All right. All right, so let's chat about this. All right, let's chat about YouTube buying. Going to buy. It hasn't been done yet. Keep that in mind. YouTube has not yet bought Twitch, but the offer is pretty much on the table for a $1 billion buyout. Now, as much as I love the Twitch official people, the guys who created Twitch, and I'd like for them to, run this themselves and keep it in-house, because they're amazing, and we owe them so much for making so many careers of great people and bringing us so many great personalities. We would not have Man vs. Game. We would not have Dan's Gaming. We would not have Lethal Frag. We would not have Tally. We would not have, name it. You know what I'm saying? You would not have all these great personalities if it wasn't for YouTube, or for Twitch. Because Lethal Frag does not really do a whole lot of YouTube. It's not really his thing. He's not like a million subscribers. He's not a PewDiePie. Okay? So you know about PewDiePie. You know about Rooster Teeth. You know about all these other places because they're on YouTube and they're huge. Okay? But Twitch really brought to this center stage the people that we know. And that's wonderful. And as much as I would love for them to keep it around, yeah, that's right. Exactly, Papa. I wouldn't have you guys. I mean, you guys have changed my life. You know that. I mean, fuck. I don't even know how to say that. This has been, glove fit hand. I wish I had started this shit back on Twitch, on Justin TV. It just never even entered my mind of the possibility to do this. So I would have been set if I'd have just done this from day one and know that this is what I wanted. I had no idea. I looked at YouTube and I was like, man, I don't want to edit videos for 6 hours. Just upload a 30-minute video for some jackass to pop in there and say, hey, you suck, bitch. I didn't do YouTube. But I should have jumped on the streaming bandwagon when I first saw it, but I didn't. But anyway, so what does this exactly mean? Well, number one, the point that I was trying to make is that the Twitch admins, the Twitch owners of Twitch, man, you can say whatever you want, okay, guys? You can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, if someone puts $1 billion in front of you and says, here's $1 billion, go retire on a small tropical island and live out your life in peace and harmony and want for nothing, are you going to say, nah, man, I'm going to keep fighting, I'm going to keep struggling, I'm going to keep, no, I'll take that billion. I'll take that $1 billion. I'll see you later. I love life. Yes, there's like a very small amount of people that would actually say no to $1 billion. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is if nothing stands in the way of anything, this is a done deal. Okay, they're going to sell it. They're going to collect that, $1 billion. You may pass go. And this is a done deal at that point. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. So it's a little tough to do that. With that said, however, the United States government could still step in and say, nope. Google, you have this, you got this, you got that, you got this, you got this. No, too much. We deny the deal. You cannot do this. No. In which case, the $1 billion deal is over, and because the United States government steps in and says, you're trying to build a monopoly on the entertainment world, that's not going to happen. If someone else wants to buy Twitch, we will allow that, but not you. You cannot buy it. That is a possibility. Matter of fact, the United States government is already kind of getting on Google, YouTube, because of that, because there is some kind of issue going on, that they want to make sure that there's not a monopoly. Monopolies are very, very, very bad. If you don't believe me, look back in the 1800s of the United States, the early 1900s, and 3 men owned 99% of the wealth of the United States of America. during that time. 3 men. You had Rockefeller, you had Carnegie, and there was one other guy. I can't remember his name, but that was 3 men who owned the entire. One had the monopoly on oil, one had a monopoly on steel, and the other one had a monopoly on one other thing. I don't know if it was railroads, maybe. I can't remember, but that the monopolies are very scary things. Okay, so that they are very scary. So that's a possibility. I don't know if the United government's going to say, okay, well, you've got YouTube, so you can't have Twitch because Twitch is also the gaming industry, and you have I don't know. Who knows? That's for the courts to decide, not to me. But if nothing goes wrong, YouTube will own Twitch. That's pretty much a guarantee. So what does that mean for channels in general? Well, the first thing that you're going to see is highlights and live streams are going to be policed very, very, very heavily for copyright infringement, just like YouTube does right now. Especially highlights, like people, hey, we'll just throw up the highlights and that'll be done with it. No. If you're playing music, remember when I was talking about going to Pandora and doing music? Well, now I gotta pull back because until I know what's going on with this, I don't want to get set into something just to have me get it taken away from me. You know what I mean? I've already done such a good job with my royalty-free music that I can play on the stream that it's going to have to be something that I'm very, 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 very careful with in the near future. And I don't want to start going down that path, especially if I know that YouTube will not screw around with you, man. They will not. They will not. They will look at that and say, oh, you're done. Get out of here. Bye. This is shut down. This is shut down. They don't typically sit down and talk to people. They're very anti being sued. You ask the people who are on YouTube, the content creators, and they get a hell of a hard time with things on there. The Big Slay, what's up, buddy? Hey, didn't you? I thought you were already a follower. Anyway, welcome to the crew again. They are a very big. YouTube caters to the user more than they do the content creator because they know that they are the greatest thing since sliced bread, and that content creators are going to keep coming to them. So it's almost like they don't care. They know that guys. They know guys like PewDiePie wouldn't be where they're at without them. You know, that's how they feel about it. So they don't quite respect content creators as they should, I would say. I don't know, like I'm not a member of anything up there, so I'm only speculating on the things that I've listened to from other YouTubers and hear them talk about the difficulties that they have. They have a lot of difficulty with YouTube in terms of protecting them. It's like if you're perfect, if you follow YouTube's code of conduct very, very, very clearly, you're okay. You have their full support. But if you screw up, they don't really warn you. They just kind of drop the axe on you. A good example of this is Total Biscuit himself. He makes freedom of speech videos that are constantly flagged by butthurt developers who want to come after him because he said something bad about their game, and they get a strike on his account. And YouTube doesn't really do a lot to protect him from that, from people who just want to hurt him. It's not like he uploaded a full gameplay footage. He did a clip or 30 minutes of playing a game that he's trying to tell you about. And they can attack him. I don't know what that means for us here on Twitch. I mean, obviously, we're all just playing games here. And I don't know if that means our highlights are going to be susceptible or, could I get a strike on my account for a highlight that I uploaded back in June 29th because YouTube sends a bot in that decides, oh, hey, that first game you played, Just Cause 2, you're getting a strike on your account for that one, buddy. Yeah, because you had one song playing for 5 seconds, or whatever. Well, let's be honest here. Ace. The people at YouTube are not stupid. Okay, can we all agree on that? I mean, we can all say that, I don't like what they did, but are they poor? Have they made an amazing website that is millions upon millions of people go to every day? Do they have enough money to throw $1 billion at a company and be like, I want that? Yeah. Are they stupid? No. They are not stupid. I seriously doubt they would buy this for $1 billion just to turn around and start destroying everything. I'm pretty sure they got a plan in mind of what they're wanting to do. But yes, the thing is, though, that I will agree with, Ace, with you on everything about this, is that absolutely the music side of this is gone. Okay, the music side of this is gone on Twitch. Okay, that's something we all have to accept. That once this happens, it's gone. There's no question about it. You'll only be able to play music that you have the rights to play or copyright-free music, and that's it. They'll definitely have bots in here. They'll definitely have things around here that will detect what kind of music you're playing. Something. They'll figure out something. They will. And they will get you for that. So, yeah, no more song requests. That stuff is going to be gone from Twitch. If you take that as a hurt, then fine. If not, then I don't really care one way or the other. Like I said, I'm already prepared my stream for something like this, so I'm ready to go with it. But anyway, that's kind of the negative stuff. The copyright stuff is what's going to hurt us. Okay, we don't know what games will some games be allowed to play and some games not be allowed to be played on Twitch? I don't know. Will a developer say, "Oh, I don't want my game being played on there," like Walking Dead, for example? Walking Dead is a good example of a company that maybe doesn't want their game being streamed live, because once you see the story, then why would you buy the game? It's kind of like a movie. Once you watch it, then you don't have any reason to do it. Not all games are like that. Arma 3 would definitely want you to stream their game, because there's no story. Seeing is playing and makes people want to play. That's not always the case for a game like Walking Dead, which is a very, 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 very story-centric game. You play it for the story. You don't play it because it's, oh my gosh, the greatest gameplay I've ever seen in my life. No, you play it for the story. You want to get involved in this. And they could get upset about, hey, we're launching episode 4. No, you cannot play it live on Twitch. It's a ban on that right now. Yeah, Nintendo games, exactly like Ace says right there. Ace, you're right, buddy. Nintendo, though I think they're kind of backing off from that, from what I hear, but they still could. How about Sega just banning anybody on Twitch who plays any old game? Remember that when they did that on YouTube? They just blanket banned all those videos that were like old Sega games, like Sonic or Shimnu or something like that. Well, hell, that could happen here. That could just maybe one of our guys is playing Super Metroid or something, and boom, his stream is taken offline because he's playing Super Metroid. Who knows what could happen? So that's the negatives. Obviously, is copyright, abuse of copyright, and the poor support from Google to its content creators. Okay? Now, the positives are the following. Now, I'm not like 100% anti this. Okay, I kind of figured something like this was going to happen. I don't think there was a lot anybody could do about it, because as hard as Twitch tries, they still don't have great infrastructure. We all agree with that. We all bitch about Twitch constantly. It eating the chat messages, the buffering, the problems with that and everything. And YouTube is veterans of this. YouTube is amazing veterans at this. And they have the technology, they have the know-how, they've got the money to do whatever the hell they want to make sure that this Twitch TV becomes the best viewer experience money can buy. Actually, B-Bat, I'm getting to that. You can kiss the 100 viewer partnership goodbye. That's right. And I bet you thought that in a negative thing, didn't you? Because I'm actually going to say this. And you can either agree or disagree, but this is my feelings on it. I could be very well wrong. It could be something completely different. However, what else do I think could happen with Twitch being sold to YouTube? Well, Partnership for everyone. Everyone, happy partnership day. Here you go. Here's your button. Here's your sub button. Now, why would I say that? Well, you got to ask yourself first, why do you think Twitch has a limit on the amount of people that they partner? Do you have any idea why? Keep this in mind. They make money from ads, and Twitch makes money from people subbing to you. Okay? That's the two big things. They make money from ads, and they make money from people subbing to you. Now, why, if you were in the process, if they gave me partnership right now, type a 1 in chat if you would subscribe to me right now. If Twitch said, all right, Burke, here's your sub button, $4.99 a month, get you a whole bunch of emotes, type a 1 in channel if you would subscribe to me, like right now, if you could, because the thing is that they get half of that money. You understand? They get half. That's money in their pocket, and they didn't do anything. I've done all the work. I've put on the show. I've been up here doing this stuff every day. I've been doing the games, building the community. I've done all the work. Twitch just gives me a button and says, here you go. We'll take half of that. Okay, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Except for Zora. Anyway, you get my point. Anyway, that's 10 people that would sub right now. That would be money in their pocket right now. Okay, now why don't they do that? Does anybody know why? Well, most of it has to do with their server structure and their server stability. It costs money to run these servers. And if every sub or every partner that they give amounts to, what do you call it? Bandwidth and load and all this other stuff. Whoa. XSplit. Chill out, man. Chill. Server bandwidth, all that crap, the quality button, everything that's involved with maintaining your channel on their end is why they don't go ahead and give you that partnership, because they have to weigh out the costs. They have to be careful who they add. Now, they've been adding a lot more people, but I think that's because, people who usually have 100 viewers a night instead of the 500, and I think that's because they probably have upgraded their software quite a bit, and they're able to take on those bigger loads. But YouTube ain't gonna have that problem, because YouTube has billions and billions of dollars to say, well, buy us a fucking warehouse of servers, and we'll just send it out to them all. YouTube is a money-making business. Okay, so I got partnership on YouTube with 10 videos. 10. And I had 8. No, wait a minute. That was my beginning days. 18 subscribers on my YouTube channel. 18. I had 10 videos. Here's partnership. I bet any of you guys could get partnership right now. What does that let you do? Lets you monetize your videos. What's that do? Lets you make money off your YouTube videos. I've made $1 off of one YouTube video. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about that, Hyler, but I don't think that this is going to end up being 100% negative, like some of you in the chat believe. I don't believe that at all. But I do believe that it's going to be different, but I do think you're going to see a lot more partners. I don't think you're going to see a limit on partners. I mean, we're talking about big time versus small time. Right now, Twitch is making, the Twitch is saying is that you could become a partner if you have 500 concurrent. Fucking XSplit. I don't know why it keeps freezing like that. I'm not even playing a fucking game. But You have to have 500 viewers, and then you have to be on X amount or online X amount of time or whatever. But they've obviously brought that down considerably in the last couple months. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But I definitely agree. Definitely agree. You're going to see a lot more partnership coming out. Everybody, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, partnership is great, and there's going to be that stigma of people who earned it, before the buyout, as opposed to people who were given it after the buyout. I really think I am the game. Oh man, I think partnership stuff is going to hit everywhere on lots of channels. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be. I'm not saying I don't think someone who could start up on day one and get partnership the second they create their character, their account. I'm saying that there might be some time invested to get it, like maybe a month or two, of certain meeting certain criteria. But I don't think that their criteria of 500 viewers is going to matter. Hell, I think they drop it down to 50. Hell, they might even drop it down to 30. Hell, they might even drop it down to 10. If you had 10 viewers every night, you'll get partnership. That could be possible. So expect some big news coming, guys. It's here soon. Since it's leaked, they're gonna have to comment on it. So we'll see what we'll see where they go after that. But